Ladies and gentlemen, bodies of water, welcome to the Alchemy Lab. My name is Lee. I am playing Cassius and perhaps someone else today.
You never know with Cass. He could be whoever he wants to be, whenever he wants. I'm Carl and I'm Graccus.
And I'm Matt, and today I'm a makeup YouTuber because I got myself a ring light.
So am I, though. I've had one for ages.
And I'm just the basic bitch that doesn't.
We're going to be...
I think you're the only not basic bitch there, Carl, I think.
That's probably true, actually.
Really? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it like makeup YouTubers have? It's like something about tea. They spill tea on each other. They throw tea at each other. What is it?
Oh, no. They chat up underage kids. That's what they do.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, oops.
Oh.
I guess I'm not a makeup YouTuber after all.
Hey, I'm not lying. He admitted to doing it, so it's.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I think
But
that was
for the
one
second
of my
time.
commentary videos that I was watching this week. Anyway, we're still talking as we have been for the last hour, ladies and gentlemen. Matt, please let us know what happened last time.
I shall. Yes, welcome back, everybody, to Shattered Lands, the Streets of Mihre, episode case number 8.
Episode 4
Episode
of that
4 of the Quartermaster.
Professional
Hello.
outfit.
Hi, guys. Hello.
I think at this
last
point,
time.
I think at this point, Matt, we need to just do like a complimentary plug of Free Spirit.
Yes, we do.
So for anyone who doesn't know, Matt has been clean of alcohol. Not that he had like a problem before; he just stopped in May 15th last year, and we found this thing after our last
Recording session.
And Matt was like, Carl was like, I've seen this thing, and I'd seen it for a while. So we'd been waiting for Matt to get this sort of selection of these 3 non-alcoholic things, which are supposed to make you either livelier, chattier, or maybe wind you down a little. Matt is on the social elixir at the moment. He's getting
I know which one. I know which one I should have had, which was the wind you down one. I didn't have that one, so
Matt's a bit different today.
so get ready.
If you're not a drinker, and if you want to be a bit silly like Matt, look up 3 spirit. 1, 2, 3 spirit, like a ghost. Anyway, back to the thing.
Indeed, free plug, not a sponsor, but if you want,
If they want to sponsor us,
And if they want to give us some free shit, please do.
yeah.
it's so tasty. Anyway, last time, you guys had a big fight. You had a big fight with Giorgio, the halfling, and his 2 ogres that he brought with him to intimidate. Well, I guess to rough you guys up, but it didn't seem to work because
It doesn't work, did it?
Because derringers be sneaky, and swords be real big and real nasty. So he sort of ran off with his tail between his legs, and you offered Brock, your good pal Brock, some sanctuary at the Devilish Archive, and he has accepted. After this stuff has happened, he's accepted that. So, the last thing you said, though, to Giorgio was you made a declaration of war a little bit.
There was a war declaration.
It was a war declaration.
I say a little bit. It was explicitly a declaration.
There should also
There will be war.
There should also be a formal notification to the whole family. That's what's going to happen.
Giorgio's going back to the Delano family, going, "Peace in our town." Little does he know that Graccus is on the war path.
I plan to invade Poland soon. No, I don't.
Indeed. They wouldn't see it coming. We open now with you guys on your way back to the archive to pick up a few things before you send your message. And the dogs in Mihre
Every
are super
fucking
loud.
time. Nero! His name's Nero, the dog.
Nero.
Yeah, there's a little dog called Nero. There's a bigger dog, which I thought had died.
I feel like we should pause the recording at this point.
He's been taken inside at the moment, and I call him Ursul, which means bear.
Yeah.
There's lots of dogs around here. And
I'm not going to pause it.
and they get in a lot of these videos, both for business as a coach and for pleasure, such as D&D. So there we are.
Talking of dogs, mine is decided he wants to leave the room. Oh, Jesus.
Are we doing like vlogs now? Is this
Seems
Yeah.
like it.
Are we doing just like?
You just add one more ring light into the mix, and all of a sudden,
No.
we're a commentary channel.
It's a tri-vlog.
Anyway, you guys are on your way to the Devilish Archive. The dogs have now stopped barking. So get into character, guys.
Can we? I hope this is like the video that we like break out. And we have to completely change what we do. Welcome to the Alchemy Lab, where we try and play D&D and get taken off piste for a while. Okay,
That was literally the podcast.
that was Dan Gentleman Podcast. Look it up everywhere.
So, what are you guys discussing anything on your way back to the archive?
So it's war you want, Graccus?
It is.
Now, war may be difficult with 2 frontline men and 1 in the shadows.
Which is why we involve Swift.
Yes, perhaps bring up some friends from the bottom of Mihre as well.
Exactly. We've made some friends. They've had their run for too long.
Do you hope for war, Graccus?
I didn't for a long time. For a long time, I was content to be hidden, to be gone. Just another face in Tier 7, but after seeing what they did to Brock to try and find me when he didn't know anything, to seeing them using the tea shop to push the haze to anyone, including children. I did some heinous shit for them, Cass, I really did. I made peace with what I was because I got the name Foebreaker from it. They made a monster out of me. The monster's now going to fight back.
But new monsters can be made, Graccus. War destabilizes. We take one power away, another power comes in. We have to be very careful in how we do this.
Mihre is a pile of shit from top to bottom. I can't change if there's going to be a power vacuum or not, but I can damn sure make sure people suffer for the pain they cause.
Then you will be doing that until you die, Graccus. If that's the way you're going to look at it.
If it's the only way I can make amends for what I've done, then it won't be a life wasted. I've ruined enough lives, Cass. If this is the only way I can make amends, I'll do it.
So be it. I would just think about how we go about this.
I'm going to give them an alternate option. They can leave. Walk away, set up somewhere else, and I will leave them alone.
Power leaves, another one comes in.
From the way they talked about it, it sounded like they've already got a power behind them. One that's more dangerous than them anyway.
Yes, well, that's another story.
If he's the same person that tried to kidnap you and have you killed, if I can throw another spanner in the works, I'm more than happy to do it.
He is one of the people, yes. That is a much bigger problem in Mihre, and much bigger than us at the moment.
Then I will start where I can do something. The Delano family.
If we talk about power vacuums with the Delano family, if we start looking higher up at what is after me, then, well, we'll get to that later.
You are at this point approaching the archive. You notice immediately that there is a figure standing in the doorway. A purple figure.
Purple.
Horns coming out. And he smiles ruefully at the pair of you.
Okay.
And says, "Hello, lovelies."
Okay. Right. Right. I've got a thing with this guy. Not a good thing either. I was very catty with him, wasn't I? I was very nasty to him, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm.
So he spotted us already. Before. Bollocks. Okay.
Make an insight check.
To be fair, we weren't really paying attention about other things and what was going on.
No, very true. Okay, insight is
Not great for me.
22.
Dirty 20.
Nice. So you see him looking very, very smug. He has clearly been waiting for you. And his demeanor suggests a position of power. He is not alone. Gentlemen, if you'd like to step inside this wonderful bar. He moves aside.
You first.
Oh,
After.
no, I insist. I'm unarmed. You're not. Go ahead.
You might be unarmed, but I don't trust having a Delano standing behind me. You first.
Yes, you are unarmed, and we're not.
Make a perception check.
$17.
Well, 24.
So just before he says what he's about to say, Cassius, you note a couple of clicks from above you. Sort of the houses, buildings sort of either side and behind you.
Are they gun clicks?
They sound an awful lot like gun clicks. And you hear that just before he says, "Well, you've already got Delano's behind you."
My dear Graccus. You go.
I just walked past him.
And I'll take him and push him.
Oh, the tiefling.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm going full power play on this motherfucker.
Nice.
Okay, roll strength.
Bollocks. Oh!
Did you just roll these? Did you just crit?
I did.
Right. So, you critted, yeah?
I did. All of a sudden, I just get this big arm.
You throw him.
It goes through the
straight
wall.
through the wall. Yeah.
Who else wants some? With
He
my
crashes.
big arm.
He crashes through, going, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
No, you get the sense that he has seen what you're about to try and do, and he tries to like kind of square and resist, but you catch him in such a way
Yeah.
that you knock him completely off balance. It's almost like you twist his arm behind his back.
Come on. You're just a messenger. You're just a lookout. I'm a little bit more experienced than you. Now, come on.
He waves up at the various gun barrels. As you glance up, you see a few of them are taking aim. He goes, "Nope." And he allows you to maneuver him into the Devilish Archive.
He fucking does. I think that was my most favourite crit that I've done throughout this whole thing. Come on, fucker. Let's go.
No, you're not walking away from this either.
Look, oh no.
If you insist, I absolutely insist you join us.
Graccus, you survey the room. There are a number of suited, various shades of purple. Some purple trim, some kind of bright purple, some more darker shades, but the very distinctive purple of the Delano family. The bar is full of these chaps, all very, very nicely dressed. At the bar, Rembrandt is looking nervous. He is cleaning glasses. He glances up at the pair of you as you come in. At the bar itself are a pair of half-elves. A pair of half-elves that you recognize, Graccus, as Omar and Elia Delano.
Apologies, Rembrandt. We keep bringing trouble to your door. Hopefully we can get this sorted out and we can go back to taking people's money.
I'm not even going to really acknowledge him. Walk up to the bar, reach over and grab a bottle of rye, pull the cork out with my teeth and just take a swig, look at them both and just say,
If you're drinking from our stock, you best be fucking paying.
Do you want your boy back?
Perry, what the hell are you doing? What are you to let him manhandle you like that? Good. I've half a mind to let you keep him.
Gladly.
Boss? Well, shut up. Shut your mouth. Yes, we've been paying. It's a good establishment. We support local establishments, Mr. Fallbreaker. You know this. Now, you too, you ain't as careful as you think you are.
Looks like they don't want you back, boy. I'll just grab him a little bit more.
Yeah. Mr. Delano. Mrs. Delano. Up to you, dear. Oh, fine. Let him go. Let him go, Mr. Valentine.
Of course, Mrs. Delano.
I'm guessing he falls to the floor. He's gonna fall to the floor. He falls to the floor. Picks himself up, dusts himself off, and a deeper shade of purple than he was before scurries to join the rest of the suited figures. So you went for Ironhide.
Any business of yours?
Well, Mr. Ironhide certainly is not. He's been doing great work here for the construction people in Tier 6. He's been making wonderful screws and rivets and all sorts of wonderful things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with him doing business. I have a problem with a certain uppity, trumped up guard walking around causing trouble. Especially when you interfere with my business.
How much of the attention is on Graccus at the moment?
So Omar's attention is on him.
Mm-hmm.
Elia is kind of nursing her drink. She's kind of you can tell she's paying attention.
Mm-hmm. How much is left?
Probably about half the glass, I would say.
How much? And can I see what she's drinking?
Not from this angle.
Okay, I'm going to walk behind the bar.
Behind the bar, okay. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the goons had their eyes on you, though. Mm-hmm. They tracked you.
I'm not trying to be anything like that. I'll wink at one of them.
Mm-hmm. Just No reaction.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, behind the bar.
Behind the bar.
Omar regards you as well.
I nod.
So, you think you can just walk out of my business and assume there'd be no consequences at all?
No. Why do you think I stayed hidden for as long as I did?
Well, you're not great at being hidden. You're very good at being very loud. Cutting things in two ain't quiet.
For a long time, I wasn't.
I've
I'm
tried
sure-
my best to curb that habit. I assure you.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have. I'm curious as to what changed.
I saw the pile of shit that Mihre's becoming. Well, the pile of shit that has always been. And realized that I had a hand in making it that way. Thanks to you.
Thanks to me. Thanks to me, Elia. You hear that? Thanks to me. Thanks to you. Thanks to me.
Can I get like an insight check on these two?
Yeah, go on.
Do you want one for each, or?
Yes, one for each.
Okay, right. Which one do you want first?
Up to you. Who are you reading
Uh,
first?
Let's go bloke first. So that was an 18,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and Elia was a 25.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Just looking. Okay, so getting a read on them and their body language. It is difficult to tell which of them is the more in charge, which of them is the more brutal.
Mhm.
Although you get the feeling it might be Elia.
Mhm.
They show no signs of nerves or fear being this close to Graccus.
Mhm.
It could be due to the guard presence.
Yeah.
Even so, though, you get the sense that, like, they're well aware that Graccus is probably more than willing to just go for a swing,
Yeah.
just for, on principle.
Mhm.
But neither of them seem particularly nervous about that.
Mhm. Can I also get one on Graccus?
Yeah. You're going to have to tell him what's going on, Graccus, because I don't know. Not a mind reader.
I want to know. No, well, this is the thing. Like, I am. Cassius is not a mind reader. I want to know what he's getting at, like what he's going for in this. I've positioned myself in a place where I can sort of help, but I don't know what kind of help he needs at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 21 on an insight check.
Yeah. So you can see that he is. It's taking pretty much a lot of his physical force to restrain himself.
Mhm.
Like you can sort of tell from the way my shoulders are hunched and the fists are clenched that part of him just wants to leap over this bar with the sword drawn and just take a swing now.
Mhm.
But he doesn't want to put Rembrandt at risk or you at this exact moment. Like he acknowledges that this isn't really your fight. You might be willing to help, but he doesn't want you to get cold shot. Basically, if we're going to die, then he wants to die fighting, but he doesn't believe he should really kill you two now because I'm well aware if I swung, the guards are going to put every bullet in everyone here. So
Are they packing?
oh, absolutely, they are.
They're all packing.
Every single one of them, and
What,
as much
what
as
are they packing now? What are they packing, Matt?
the guys around them will probably be packing some pretty powerful hand cannons, I would have thought, being their personal guard.
So, make a perception check.
Like, I'm just trying to
So
trying to
I'm
chill
Mind
on
Palace.
this shit at the moment.
Yeah.
Gracchus won't, because he's just going to be operating off of what he knows they used to be like.
19.
19.
So sorry, I'm getting right in the way of this exposition at the moment, trying to work out what the fuck to
To
do.
be fair though,
This is
all of these
it's
rolls.
better for the audience though, because they get a better idea at this point.
19. Okay, so you can see a few. Okay, so there are no obvious weapons. You can see that with Gracchus so close to Omar and Elia, a few hands have gone into jacket, kind of probably jacket holsters, but not entirely clear what they're armed with. They are armed.
But they're going up there.
They're going
This
up
is
there.
this is a dagger or this is a gun.
Probably more likely,
You know, yeah. This is the two things. It's not going to be an axe or anything like that. It's a small thing in there, and let's assume from the clickety clack from outside that we are dealing with guns. Okay, how many are there?
The bar is full.
Oh, right. So we're fucking
We're well outnumbered.
like we're not like just double outnumbered. We're like,
No. Like, this is why Gracchus is fighting the urge to just try and cut their heads off, because he knows that even if he does, there's no benefit to it. We get gunned down, and it carries on anyway.
Rembrandt, I can take the bar for now.
Sure about that?
I'm sure. Even if I wasn't, it wouldn't make a blind bit of difference.
Rembrandt, we've got this.
May our bartender leave?
There's nothing keeping your bartender here.
Just wanted to ask, Mr. Delano. Courtesy.
You make a fine old-fashioned, Mr. Rembrandt. He clops away.
I just give him a nod.
Here's the strange thing about you. I expect you to not be subtle, Gracchus. I expect that from you. But you, Mr. Valentine, that's entirely different story. Starting to think they was right about you up there.
No,
That you ain't very subtle.
No, Mr. Delano. We're here to have a polite conversation, aren't we? I wouldn't be
That's
throwing
what I'm
around-
having.
I don't think we'd be throwing around libel at the moment. Tell me where I've not been subtle. You can tell me where Gracchus has not been subtle, but tell me where I have not been.
You're walking around, out in the streets. Your face is everywhere. You're being loud. You're making noise. The same as he is.
Well, showing my face and making noise is not what my profession dictates I should not do. Secrets is my game, Mr. Delano. And I've kept them all up here.
Well, I'm sure that our friends, our mutual friends, will be very pleased to hear that.
You mean your benefactor?
Hang on, Gracchus. Yes, they would be pleased to hear that. I have many secrets, and they know that, and that's why they've come after me. And unfortunately, I'm still here.
At that, Gracchus sort of cracks his neck to make the indication of there's a reason for that.
Now, I believe you were here to speak to Gracchus and not to besmirch my name.
I'm here to speak to both of you.
Very well.
You see, my lovely wife here, Elia, she thinks differently to me. He has different motivations, different drives. She's much more forgiving than I am.
Is she?
But I said that doesn't strike true with Graccus's memories.
Roll it.
I wanted to roll it for. I wanted to see what Elliot did. So I've got 15 plus 21.
Elia. What did you get, Carl?
Just flat 15.
Elia she has her drink and she just a little smile.
Okay.
And my love of my life, Elia, she's been watching you, and she thinks it's time maybe we'll let bygones be bygones. It's time to bring you back into the fold, Graccus Fallbreaker, and Mr. Valentine over here.
You really came here to try and offer me more work?
Well, a pleasant conversation, pleasant drinks, pleasant company. Of course, why would I not offer you more work after your resume in Tier 7 and your more recent work up here in Number 6?
Pleasant conversation with pleasant company. You mean a bar full of goons packing so much heat that they'd blow this place apart if I moved any closer to you?
Well, I like him. You don't have to like him.
Say what you really want, Delano. I'm done playing games.
I want you to work for me, and I want him to work for me.
And that ain't ever gonna happen, never again.
Then we will burn all of this tier.
Then I will burn you with it.
No, you won't.
Do you want to fucking see me try?
What is your relationship to the benefactor?
Yeah. Well, you're a secret keeper. I got my own secrets, Mr. Valentine.
I know you do, Mr. Delano.
Well, I ain't gonna spill them, am I?
You don't need to.
You said he was good. I said he was good. I said he was good, and he is good.
Now, would I work for you if that would put my life in jeopardy? Now you're a businessman, of course, as is your lovely wife. How friendly are you with the benefactor? If he were to disappear, how would that affect your business?
Well, he normally, or she normally, I don't know. They normally keep out of my business. We don't have many dealings with people that high.
And they are financial, operational.
There are a lot of things to a lot of people. There are a lot of things to us. In this case.
Well, if you are very friendly with them, I'm going to have to be on the side of Graccus. If you were malleable on that issue, I may take you up on the offer. But
I do love a good negotiation.
and I turn to sort of get myself sort of a drink. As I say, I turn, and I would have been more malleable. Sort of go to pick up some my favourite whiskey.
Malleable how, exactly?
Well, I have my own interests. One of them is removing people like them. But if they are intrinsic to your operation, Mr. and Mrs. Delano, I cannot offer my help.
They're not intrinsic. They're not intrinsic to nothing.
Not much of a benefactor then.
I didn't pick his fucking nickname. He's a benefactor to many parties. We don't need him.
You don't.
No. Left us alone for this long. They
And
only,
if they were to disappear.
well,
I guess that prompts an opportunity, doesn't it, Mr. Delano?
you know, Mr. Valentine, I suppose it would. I suppose it would. You see, we don't need the stick here. We don't need no stick. We have mutual... We can have mutual goals. We can have mutual benefits.
Graccus, what is your goal?
My goals will never align with the fucking Delanos again.
Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Delano, what is your goal?
Simply to run a reputable business. Reputable for me. Do deals here and there. The haze, for one. My Laura Knightley was careless with who she sold to. Selling it too young. No.
Think
No,
I
no,
buy
no.
that?
Don't buy whatever the hell you want. It's the truth.
I used to work for you, Delano. I've seen the truth. Hell, I've brought the pain on behalf of the fucking truth. So do not try to sell me your shtick.
You're going to me, yeah? There, Lee?
Yes, that was to you. Well, my immediate goal is to get the fuck out of Tier 6. Well, actually, to basically everyone, actually.
Well, he doesn't seem to be lying. And she doesn't seem to be lying either.
That's not what I was doing. I need to be doing something else.
What do they need to be doing?
Well, that's what I'm rolling. They need to be checking against that.
Oh, okay. Well, then they've seen right through you in that case.
Oh, bollocks. Okay.
Misunderstood that completely.
Yeah. God, they've got good insight.
Look, let's get down to brass tacks here. The offer's on the table. You work for us for a little bit. I'm not saying that you'll be contracted. I'm not saying that you'll be doing anything unpleasant. But you'll be contracted to us a little bit. Just a little bit. And if we need work, we'll call you. The alternative, unfortunately, is we give you up, Mr. Valentine, to the people upstairs who want you out of the way. And there are a lot of ways to hurt you, Mr. Foebreaker. And there ain't no way you can swing that sword right now. All of that stuff, all of it, is in place to fuck you up.
He's right, Graccus. He's right.
What are you trying to say, Cass?
I'm agreeing with Mr. Delano.
You want to work for him?
I don't want to.
All I want is them to get the fuck out of our bar.
I'll leave once we get a yes or a no.
I did my time with them, Cass.
Very well.
I'm not doing it again. So I'll politely ask you again, Mr. Delano. Please leave my fucking establishment.
Two of the ruffians follow Rembrandt's course into the back of the bar. I just gotta snap my fingers one more time. And I like that bartender. He's good. That old-fashioned that was...
There we are. And now you see the Delanos for what they actually are. All the talk of business is all bullshit. You're brutes and you're murderers.
Enough.
But you're too afraid to do it yourself.
Enough. He knows what we are. You know what we are. We're not pretending.
I must agree with Mr. Delano here, Graccus. Enough.
Get the fuck out of my bar.
Are you
And I
sure
go-
about
I go-
this?
I go, very well. And I start to walk out of the bar.
We'll call you. Now, I think better bring that bartender back through. I fancy one for the road. And as a courtesy, we're not gonna go after Brock. Not gonna harm a hair on his beard. He's done his time. And he paid for your betrayal. So, one, you know what, just a straight rye. I think it's just a straight rye. Rembrandt is more nervous than he was before.
I give him a nod.
Pause it. Shotted. Be seeing you. Honey? They all slowly file out of the bar. Perry, the purple tiefling, almost gives a quip. But Elia Delano just slaps him across the face before he can. He's like, the bar empties. And ladies and gentlemen, bodies of water,
We've bloody split the party.
that is where case number 8, the Quartermaster, will finish. So, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Hello, Minds. Didn't
Hello,
see you there.
Minds. Hello.
And if you're on Odyssey, do the same. And we'll see just where this goes next time. Take care, guys.